Yo, what up? What up? Good morning, GMG. What day is it? Thursday? Is it Thursday? Please tell me it's Thursday. Not even? God damn it. Wednesday, man. It's still just Wednesday. Why is this the longest week of the year? Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day with my co-host, Tyler. Good morning. How you doing today?
I'm doing a lot better right now because we are actively ripping, flying, printing 3% candles, things not seen for a handful of days. But I'm good, and I'm a little jazzed up here this morning.
It's always good to see some green, right?
We need it in these.
It's always a good feeling. Yeah. It's always a good feeling to see to print some green candles. Yeah, it's definitely good. Anyways, is there some reason why we're ripping? No, right? We're just ripping.
I don't think.
Okay,
Yeah.
Love it. Love a good rip. I mean, we'll see. We'll sit at 11, right, or 10:30 or whatever it is. 10:30. Yeah, we'll see at 10:30. Anyways, to the show. I mean, man, so much going on. Markets, news. We got the Rainbow founder coming on the show, Mike, to chat about their ICO, but also a bunch of all the fun stuff that's going on over there. And then giveaways. So we're going to give some money away, of course, as usual, on YEET. So YEET.com. Make sure you sign up using our code. And then last but not least, the show is powered by, let me tell you, it's powered by EigenCloud. EigenCloud, built on EigenLayer security, extends crypto-grade verifiability to any application, from AI agents to prediction markets to on-chain games. Build anything, verify everything, and Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect powers billions in monthly volume across wallets, apps, users, and the institutions. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto, is recognizable as Visa at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow Wallet Connect on X and Telegram to stay ahead of what's next. And this week, we are extending a partnership with Maxi. If you sign up using our link, I think there's a QR code, boom, bang, on video. There's also a link on X if you're one of those people still listening only on audio. You get $50 to the first 40 new users. You could have used that $50 to short Pippin yesterday, I'm pretty sure. They made $50 million. I'm just kidding. NFA DYR, but for real, this is a real partnership, and all you have to do is trade $2,000 notional volume, which is pretty easy to do. Once you deposit $100, Tyler, let's go straight to you.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis, Tyler D on FOMO hour, cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears.
Folks, crypto majors are absolutely flying, ripping on the U.S. Open. We got Bitcoin up 3%, 90K. How about that? 90K never looked so sweet. ETH up 3%, 3,016. Solana leading the way at 3.7% at 133. Going through some of the headlines, Bitwise forecasted new Bitcoin all-time highs in 2026. They pointed to structural factors like capital inflows and regulatory clarity to outweigh historical 4-year cycle bearish factors. So we'll see if they're correct. The SEC ended its 4-year investigation into aave, closing that file without recommending any enforcement action. Visa expanded its stablecoin pilot to more U.S. banks and to include settlement on Solana. The FDIC approved a proposal to implement the Genius Act, which means more FDIC-supervised banks could issue their own stablecoins. So big day or stablecoin news. Continuing through the list, let's see what's the big ones here. Cantor Fitzgerald released a 62-page report on Hyperliquid, calling for a $250 billion target market cap on a 10-year time frame. The Hyper Foundation also proposed a new vote to recognize the assistance fund Hype has been bought as officially burned and removed from the circulating supply, and thus impacting the market cap. BNB announced a new stablecoin. Unifying liquidity across use cases is coming soon. Rainbow Wallet, who we're going to talk to here soon, announced their TGE February 5th, 2026. So less than 2 months away. Repay raised $107 million in the Series B to expand their stablecoin payments platform. WorldCoin, they're headed to Tinder. They're launching their World ID on Tinder to help solve the bot problem in the dating world. And then yesterday's guest, Sports.fun, their ICO filled. They hit their soft cap just this morning. So some big news over there. Berwick Law shared an ongoing lawsuit against Pump Fund Solana, perhaps the reason why Allen's been a little quiet the last month or so. And there was some on-chain action. Wojak up 60%, Anon up 60%, and then Tibber up 50% as well. So a little bit of action, not a whole lot. But
the trenches are back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We need a runner. We need a runner because meme corners are now mad at prediction markets. They're attacking prediction markets on the timeline. It's war. You know, they saw their lunch get eaten by Vlad Tenev yesterday on stage, and I'm seeing a whole lot of that on my timeline. I find that funny, by the way. I'm liking the whole what's his name, Kicks arc right now, arguing with meme corners about prediction markets, PNL. Did you catch that? Yes. Yeah, it's funny though, but that one has nothing to do with the other, right? A prediction market is much larger. Like we're gonna talk about trillions of dollars of upside there per Vlad, but I'm sure we'll talk about that. Anyways, actually would love to talk about that at some point. Let's do it to the markets first. Ripping, flying still. Wow. Santa Rally? Is the Santa Rally in the room with us right now?
It might be.
Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm getting here? Because whoa, and look at that. Don't miss your space mission. What an ad here by TradingView.
Great ad.
Wow. Great. This is a great ad on TradingView. Wow, look at that.
Without the rain on our parades, again, like all I see.
Emmanuel's not here, so we can bull post.
Higher lows. This is what I see. Dating on the way back.
I see a channel here
in November.
It's being respected.
Just
being respected. We're grinding. You know, Mando's not here. Guys, chat. Mando's not here right now. I don't know where he is, but we can talk bullishly, okay? We can say bullish things when Mando's away.
So I think we want to see a higher high here. That'd be nice, right? So
what a candle.
95. Huh? Yeah, it's just what's so hard about this market is there's no news, like there's no specific factor driving this. I mean, it's just a 3% candle, but like when I was running the minutes this morning, Bitcoin was 87,000 flat. So yeah. 3,000. Really in the past 30 minutes or so. So pretty substantial move. And I think notably stocks are red on the day. So this is a here. Which you love to see. I mean, actually in like the ETF, like institutions have been sellers this week. ETF 635 million in outflows the first two sessions this week for Bitcoin. ETH 450 million. So I don't know. Maybe it's Big Mike buying. Let's see.
Okay, everybody stop being bullish. Mando's here. Okay.
Hey guys.
Bom dia.
Bon dia.
Mando, we were using the little 5 minutes that you weren't around to be bullish again. Yeah. We're ripping, we're flying. Well, we did just print a pretty nice candle on Bitcoin to 90.2K. So we're just talking about that. We just got started, honestly.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was on a call, but I did see that we were ripping as the market opened. A bit of a quiet session before that. We were drifting slightly lower. Let's see what happens. That first level of 88K, we've kind of blown through that. So I don't really like a trade either direction right now. Feels kind of like no man's land. Apart from maybe ETH as a short, potentially Sol. Bitcoin's in no man's land. I'm not bullish. That changed.
Well, the number one trader on CT has spoken.
I mean, look at the last 3 weeks. It's just, look at that.
I think this speaks for itself, right? We don't need to comment on this. It's just like, I mean,
good luck.
You're the open again, and then we go back down to 87 again. What? How do you feel about that one?
So what the new bear case for Bitcoin is the Japan rate hike. Like, should we be putting merit on that, or is that just kind of like the narrative following price action?
No, I don't think Japan has got a big impact. What I do think is that tech stocks do, and if you bring up the Nasdaq chart, that is starting to look even more like a bit of a double top there.
But S&P doesn't look like that. Oh, maybe. No,
The S&P doesn't look dissimilar, if I'm honest. So I think that's more of a worry than anything to do with Japan. And I think part of this is just like general worries about most. I mean, everyone's bullish on like Tesla and Google, and everyone's really bearish on OpenAI.
Wow, Tesla.
That's like the trend right now, because OpenAI. So if you've been paying attention, OpenAI committed to spend $1.2 trillion or 1.4 trillion dollars of capex over the next 5 years. To put into perspective, that's like more than all of the capex of every single company in the US over the last year. So OpenAI is basically saying, look, we're going to spend this much on capex over the next 5 years. 1.2 trillion, and OpenAI's revenue is about 16 billion right now. So there's a lot of like, what is going on here? And part of like the capex spend is actually like investment in the company, and there's like a lot of like strange vehicles about how this is all being done. So people are just like, this is starting to smell a bit too much now. So that's the only like, with the AI trade, the fear is really just like, what the fuck's going on in OpenAI? That's basically what I've seen. Everyone seems to be bullish about Tesla, and self-driving cars seem to be going live now. And then you have bullishness around Google, and just Google's just a behemoth of a fucking company. But yeah, that's the one thing that I'm seeing that could get a little bit worse. And to be honest, I don't really think it's that defensible. Sam Altman gives me the creeps anyway, but I do think that OpenAI does look a little bit precarious.
Okay.
So basically what I'm saying is Japanese stocks, Japanese rates, people bring that up occasionally as like something. I've barely ever seen it be anything. To me, this just feels like if the tech trade unwinds, like it has been for the last, it feels like it's teetering a little bit again. That would impact crypto, and I think it would mainly impact the L1s over Bitcoin. Like I think Bitcoin would probably be fine.
All right. Well, there you go.
But that's something come to a head like in the next 2 weeks, or is that just like a longer like overhead concern like for the next couple quarters?
Just type OpenAI into X and you'll see there's like some worries that they're like running out of cash at the moment. They need to get some sort of loan from SoftBank, and OpenAI doesn't seem like the most hunky-dory situation right now.
This is what I get when I put OpenAI on X.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's literally the first thing.
Everyone's having to like invest in them, but the investment is like actually, so they'll invest in OpenAI in return for OpenAI buying their services, basically. Right. So it's like, it's all a bit
$10 billion. Wow.
But that won't be in cash. What that will be is in credits for AWS or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like, that's why people are like, well, what the fuck's really going on here? And this has not been, these deals have been around for a while, but more recently, it's been a bit like they're not making as much sense.
This comeback from Google must be studied, bro. Honestly, everybody's talking about how Google's going to die with OpenAI, and it's like, they've been battling it out pretty well.
Google's strong. I think it all this depends like what's going on behind the scenes. Like, does OpenAI have the like are they on track to still have the best model over the next 2 to 5 years, or like is Google actually eating their lunch there? And if so, it's like why do we even need to keep backstopping them then? Question, because if they do have the best model, then you get into like the too big to fail, like national security is dependent on that. It's like that's a lot.
So this is what seemingly is coming up quite a bit. It's like, is OpenAI too big to fail?
Yeah. Probably.
Which is kind of wild that we're at that sort of stage. But there is this kind of idea that because OpenAI, with all these deals, you know, everyone announces crazy deals and it's all linked to OpenAI. Like there's almost like leverage in the system here.
Because if they fail, then NVIDIA is going to lose their contracts, and Google's like, and I don't know all the specific details.
But that's the thing; everyone's investing in each other, so it's like AWS, NVIDIA, and OpenAI have all got commitments. And if you take out OpenAI, there's like a worry that somehow part of this trade slightly collapses. Like it would be messy, to say the least.
Yeah.
So like. OpenAI, but OpenAI, like I just said, is committed to spend $1.2 trillion. Like that is obscene. That's more than the global GDP of many countries. So I think the rubber's got to hit the road at some stage, and I think if the AI trade is going to unwind here, it will be because of OpenAI. Even today. So I'm just reading this now because I just typed in OpenAI into my X account. It looks like it would be in return for AWS credits. So OpenAI talks to raise 10 billion from Amazon, plans to use AWS Trainium chips, also discussing commerce partnership opportunities. Like, I just don't really know what's going on there a little bit. Like it just feels as though they are kind of propping themselves up in different ways. You type in like OpenAI SoftBank. Like, SoftBank's one of the only people to have invested like cash, it feels like, in OpenAI. And it feels like it's not, I don't know.
Is this all FUD or is it like?
I don't know. No, to be clear, it is a bit of FUD. Okay. But if there is something that's going to cause the AI trade to unwind, I'm telling you right now, it's OpenAI. All the other ones are fine.
Yeah,
right. Google is fine. NVIDIA is fine. All the other businesses have massive SaaS companies attached to them and are generating free cash flow. Like they're fine. Yeah. OpenAI is not. It's got 16 billion of revenue, it looks like, and all of these sort of valuations and everything is just kind of like, just seems a little bit pyramid-like. So if something smells here, it will be because somebody goes like, well, fuck this. Like, why? How is that Amazon deal even happening? Like, or there's like soft commentary that the US is going to have to like step in some way, which is like kind of already happening. It's yeah. So yeah, in the comments, the market ran up from these OpenAI deals. So it's not like this isn't everything collapses to fucking zero sort of thing, but like it's more that everyone's assumptions of this massive revenue suddenly is a lot of it is baked into OpenAI essentially becoming what to meet its spending commitments. OpenAI has become the biggest company in the world by some factor, in my opinion. And if it doesn't do that, then there's going to be a little bit of a retrenchment. So that is my overarching, like, oh, that could be the canary in the, I don't know when that fucking hits, but if you see tech stocks right now, they look like they just had a little bit of double top, and I think people are asking more questions around OpenAI So definitely keep that one in your Twitter. Like, I guess if you've typed it in now, you'll start seeing more stuff around OpenAI. But that's the one to kind of look out for.
All right. Parade's over, lads.
Yeah.
Or what's the opposite of ripping and flying, Tyler? What words do you use?
I just shared that coming back to Bitcoin, the latest hopium.
Okay, let's go through that. Let's go through your latest hopium.
Your daily of hopium, a random chart that helps align with the narrative. So historically, Bitcoin coming out of the times when RSI has broken below 30. This is the price action over the last 5 times. So if you lay the fractal out here over the next 300 days, 400 days, we're just grinding back up. So we'll see if it plays out for us. But we need Bernie RSI to.
Yeah,
how's Bernie been doing? Because I can't imagine this has been a good trading situation for him.
Bernie was long, then he went short this morning, then he went back long, then he went back short. So I believe Bernie may be short right now. I mean, Bernie, you're listening to the show. I see on the Twitter Spaces. You can let us know if you're long or short.
Yeah, the best trader in CT. Let us know. Are you long or short right now?
I mean, keep in mind, he gave you that short.
I know that. But then he flipped, so we'll see.
I think Bernie's more than KBM, man. Like,
oh, he did message us. He said, close short, flip to long, stopped out immediately. Wait, decide to go short, looking good. Step away, stopped out. Oh shit, we're running long, up big, and currently holding the long. He just closes long for an apparent fat profit in his word, and he's buying a Lambo. Okay,
for a quote. Incredible.
Like a true KOL. He got it all right.
I would love though one day to see a KOL arc for Bernie. Like I would support the shit out of it. I would love that. I'd love for Bernie to, like one day he's gonna have a segment on this show, like once a week or something. Like, okay. Anyways, okay. Markets are marketing. That's what's up. We're set 90K, 3K plus, 130 something. Blah 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 blah. So that's that. We just talked about S&P, etc. Tyler, what? Because I know we got the Rainbow founder coming on soon, but we should probably go towards like Robinhood stuff yesterday. I thought that was like obviously we were deep in prediction markets. So for me, that's massive, but I thought it was like pretty telling in like the state of crypto as well. No.
Yeah. So Vlad Tenev, he was giving a talk of some kind. I actually don't know the theme or like why the talk was held, but it was all about prediction markets. So he basically said it's a prediction market super cycle. It came out and announced new pro football contracts. They also announced their version of combos coming, and they're going to be able to let users kind of build their own. I think that's coming in 2026. And then they also, he closed off saying it's their fastest growing revenue line. I think they've had 1 million people trading their prediction markets since they launched. 10 billion contracts is the total, 10 billion trades on their contracts rather. Was the total I saw. So Robinhood leaning in very deep, and Coinbase expected today. So there's the Coinbase panel at 5 p.m. today. They're expected to announce.
Yeah.
Coinbase predicts.
With Kalshi, right? So
who's Robinhood with?
They were with Kalshi, but they recently, or they may still be, so please correct me if I'm wrong here, but last I checked, they partnered with SIG, and they acquired an exchange. They acquired Ledger X, which we covered that I think a few weeks ago, but and to have a DCM, DCO, etc. But it's Tyler, you quote this from your post. They also noted that prediction markets are their fastest growing revenue line. Mm-hmm. And like this is a big deal. And he was talking about a $20 to $30 trillion asset class. And you're talking about like Robinhood here, and they're acknowledging this. And today Coinbase is going all in on that. We're going to get more headlines tomorrow. This is huge. Like I saw the whole thing on the timeline about meme coins for prediction markets. I do think this is a stupid comparison. The two completely different products for two completely different users. I guess on CT we're all one user, but this is a big deal. And every single company, if they don't already have a prediction market embedded and integrated, which many don't have yet, every single company is looking to have a prediction market strategy. And I know this for a fact because I'm talking to a lot of them. Just got off the phone with another one just before the show. So it's like all the major exchanges, all the major financial companies, like everyone is looking into having a prediction market embedded or adopted. So this is big, guys. I think prediction markets are going to continue leading the narrative next year. I think you were talking about this on your show yesterday with Peter Jennings or something. I think I caught that.
Yeah. I mean, Hoodstock, I think they added 20% to their market cap, basically from their prediction market announcements. And of course, it's not a perfect sample, a perfect experiment because there's other factors at play.
Well, no, because I actually I looked into that because I had to report that to someone. It actually is when they announced that they were doing this, they acquired Ledger X with SIG and launched prediction markets. The stock went up 12% on the news of that. 10%. It was at the time was a $10 billion pump, a $12 to $14 billion pump on the news of a prediction market. It's big. And I'm getting a comment here from someone called Aggie that cash is going to power the parlays. So it's crazy, guys.
And their stock's up 3% today. So the market likes it. We'll see. Curious what Coinbase is going to come out with today, how the market responds to that. I was just thinking, I was driving my kids to school and I was thinking, like, is there a world where retail chooses to invest in Coinbase stock over Bitcoin or crypto majors? That's a longer discussion. But it is, right? So we'll see how the market reacts to that. And then in prediction market news, Kalshi also, they did a partnership with Kaido, so they're doing mindshare markets now. That card, or I'm surprised by it, and I want to learn more. The reason I'm specifically surprised is, if you don't remember, folks may not have known this, but Fantasy Top is a similar model, right? You're trying to play KOLs with the largest mindshare. I know for a fact that those were gamed, and people botted them.
Oh yeah.
Point is, aren't these markets going to be botted? Like, how do you control for that? So I am curious how that new sector of markets will go. It seems like it would be a challenge to control, but we'll certainly see.
Okay, interesting. What else? I see Alex and Mike, and so we'll get to you in a couple of minutes here. But what else? What are the top headlines here?
I think the other biggest one was Cantor filing this 60-page report on Hype. And I think this is one of the first like bigger like institutional deep dives into Hyperliquid and Hype token. And they did some deep analysis, calling for a $250 billion market cap over 10 years. Wow. They're also per Hype D. Seemingly coming out of this, like they also in their analysis, they looked at the tokens that have been effectively bought back and argued that those should be not counted for circulating market cap. And now the Hyper Foundation has submitted a proposal to effectively enact that, so that all the tokens that they bought back are effectively going to be considered burned and out of the supply, which will impact the market cap figure. So I think if you're a Hype bull, you like to see this. Certainly. I haven't had a chance to dig through the 60-page report myself. Just had the headline here. I'm actually surprised Hype is not up more today on the back of this. I know it's very short term
shit
but like with Bitcoin up 3%, Sol bounced. I guess Sol's only up 2%, but I would have expected Hype to maybe be a little bit of a stronger horse, but it's
people keep talking about lighter, don't they? That's what I keep saying around Hype. Like it's not gonna rally ahead of the lighter TGE.
That's fair. Probably it's pretty overlapping cohort of traders and investors.
Yeah, everyone's now playing the lighter airdrop, and then only after that we'll realize what they prefer. It feels like.
Did you guys see this guy that's stuck in Albania? Did you see the story of the guy that's stuck in Albania and he's depending on his lighter OTC points, selling his lighter OTC points to get out of it? Have you guys seen this? I love this piece.
True. Hopefully this guy can eat. Like, we don't want him to starve.
I could use some liquidity since I'm stuck in Albania, ran out of cash, but only have 72 points. So he's dependent on his lighter OTC points in order to get out of Albania.
Isn't a point like 10K or something like absurd?
Wait, what?
Like people are speculating like a lighter point is just like crazy.
Oh man,
I've seen ridiculous estimations. Yeah,
it's always like that. Right?
But it's always like that. Hashtag blast.
Blast.
Yeah, blast started this entire. I think.
Should we go back to our blast targets?
The blast gold targets from Stats 9059 were arguably like one of the most epic, like simpler times, guys. Like take me back to OV.
Take me back.
Take me back to OV just like sending 1,000 ETH.
Oh my god.
Remember when he sent 1,000 ETH and like locked it on the blast for 12 months or some shit?
It's still probably
we were on the show.
That's OV's biggest fumble of all time, actually. And I was so against it.
I remember you bullied him on the show for like 12 months straight. Like every morning we came on the show and coast of the OV and man just bullied him. Like it's just so funny. Oh man, blast. Oh, blast. Anyways, so there's that. Should we just get to our guest? I mean, there's, I see Mike just laughing his ass off in the studio here. I mean, Mike, what are your blast gold estimates here, dude?
Yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm thinking like 6 figures per blast gold. What do we think?
So we need.
Am I gonna make it? I'm stuck out here in Reno, Nevada, and I need to get home.
There was a lot of that. It felt like people needed the bus home from blast.
Oh fuck, that's
yeah.
funny,
I like Andy's tweet about the Albania guy. He's like, "This is our counterparties."
Wow, this is so exactly. It's literally the counterpart. It's so funny. But anyway, speaking of prediction markets, speaking of wallets, speaking of points, speaking of ICO tokens, all that good stuff, we got Mike and Alex, co-founders, right, of a Rainbow that you may or may not have heard of if you've been in the space for more than like at least a week, because definitely heard of Rainbow Wallet. He's been around for a minute. Maybe you guys give little introductions for the both of you, and then let's chit chat.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I'm Mike, co-founder here at Rainbow. This is Leprod. He's the CEO. He and I go way back. We met each other working at some B2B SaaS company in Boston, like, I don't even know, 10, 12 years ago, something like that. It's been forever. But he's the man. He's been helping us, increase our shipping velocity, and it's fucking sick. But yeah, if everyone's not aware, Rainbow, we're a fun, simple, secure Ethereum wallet, really sort of designed for everyday use. We have a mobile app, which is the most popular, like our most popular app. And then we also have a browser extension as well for desktop. We've been around since 2019. Early on, we got a lot of traction from, we really were like the first wallet that treated like NFTs like first-class citizens. And since then, we've been really digging in and trying to build an on-chain Robinhood experience, right? Like trying to build sort of all of the financial services right into the wallet product. Earlier this year, we shipped Rainbow V2, which was like really like overhauling our code base in order to increase our shipping velocity. We then ship a native like perps integration. So we have awesome hyperliquid perps directly in the wallet. And we're rolling out the Polymarket prediction market integration ASAP. Like we were supposed to roll it out yesterday, but I can show you guys the receipts. We're stuck in App Store, or it's like not even the regular App Store hell. It's like a different App Store hell where basically, even though it's a test flight, which is supposed to, typically test flight releases just get approved instantly, but we don't know what's going on. We think it's like the holidays or something over there at Apple. But we're trying to get our prediction market stuff shipped ASAP. So stay tuned, refresh the page today. Maybe we'll get it posted. It's like
you guys are launching this Polymarket, right? Natively to the app. That's cool.
Yeah, it's honestly sick. Like we're excited to keep building on it. I've obviously like been following prediction markets forever, but really didn't start diving in and playing around and putting money into them until the last year or so. And it's been really fun. The experience we're shipping in Rainbow is quite cool. It sort of lets you deposit from any token that you have in your wallet, right? You don't need to sort of deal with like getting USDC on Polygon. And you just deposit any token, it swaps it and bridges it for you, and then it's a gasless experience from that point forward. So you can just interact with Polymarket without really having to think about, what chain it's on or anything like that. So excited. I mean, I think that our experience is going to be, I think, sort of setting the standard for mobile UX, and we're going to keep iterating. The thing I'm most excited about is like sort of iterating on the discovery experience, right? Because I think that most people, if you land on Polymarket, there's a lot of markets, and it's almost overwhelming sometimes, right? And it's so we're trying to create a more personalized experience and iterate towards that kind of like, dynamic, personalized discovery experience for prediction markets.
Oh, so you guys are going to do some of
Thanks for having us, guys.
You're going to do some of your own UX then. So you're going to kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. He's like,
oh yeah. Yeah. You won't even, it looks like it's just built into the wallet. So it's like, it's all of our own UX, right? So like, we're not using like the web or like punting you over to Polymarket's website or anything like that.
I was reminded in this last meme coin bull run into 2024, early 2025, how many like retail users actually do all their transactions in wallet. And I think we're in like CT, maybe the CT power users are using protocols directly, but there really is such a big cohort.
Yeah, I mean, I think the way to think about it is that, you trust the wallet, right? Like the wallet's holding your money. dApps can be scary sometimes. Like, especially on mobile, dApps don't always have the best mobile UX, right? So you land on a dApp and it can be confusing. It can be a little scary sometimes, right? Like you're scared into thinking any signature or whatever you're doing is going to just like, drain your wallet, or you're just not sure, right? And a lot of the times just that uncertainty or paralysis sort of causes people to just not play with things. So yeah, we find that building stuff directly into the wallet is a lot more approachable for newcomers.
So now you guys you're rolling out all these new products, perps, prediction markets, and you're doing an ICO at the same time. So
ICOs are back.
Full back.
So how's it like juggling like all of that and launching the ICO during all this?
It's been good. LeProd, you take it.
Please. Oh, okay. So I think in terms of sort of why token, why now, if you're familiar with Rainbow, I think UX has always been the most important thing. And I think it was important to find a token and tokenomics where you felt that it was actually accretive to the user experience. So at TGE, every single revenue generating action will earn you real-time Rainbow in terms of cash back. And then we're looking at, say, things that tokens are uniquely very, very good at within the product, things like staking and how that impacts other fees or the amount of Rainbow that you get back, as well as from a token design. I think trying to find what is a token that we would want to own in our OPA ourselves. And that's sort of where the Class F share structure came from.
Yeah, so like maybe let's dig into Class F, because we were talking about this yesterday.
I want to go into that for sure.
Circle acquires Interop Labs and then abandons the Axel token. And it's like the fourth time this has happened. So curious for your guys' approach to this.
Yeah, so if you think about almost every company in every industry, if they can invest back in the business, it's often a better use of capital than returning it to their shareholders. Usually you only return capital to holders when you run out of ideas of how to grow, whether that's organically in building more stuff or inorganically of buying companies. Only then do you really return to dividends or buybacks, or I guess maybe the exceptions being, you talked about Hype earlier. Hype is such a good business and spits off so much cash they can't possibly reinvest it. But for the most case, sort of you're reinvesting back into your business. Unfortunately, I think in our industry and sort of with crypto and with tokens, you want some proof of value accrual due to like regulatory and other reasons. Buybacks have sort of been what everyone has opted for, but it's in almost every case, it's a terrible use of capital. There are much better, higher rates of return reinvesting back into your business. And so the question for us is, how do you let token holders sort of share in that same upside, share in that same benefit from reinvesting in the business? And the answer for us was very, very straightforward. You make the foundation the largest shareholder of the company. So Class F is a new type of share structure in Delaware that's designed to be held by a foundation. And so when it comes to examples like Coinbase or like Circle, I guess first question is, I'm not sure they can even offer anything to token holders. in terms of like where does fiduciary duty lie? Like, is there shareholder value leakage by offering consideration to token holders when you don't have to? In our case, Rainbow Foundation is the largest shareholder on our cap table. And there's no possible way to treat shareholders differently in this case. And so this is sort of, I think, where we land in sort of an exciting design that is a token that sort of we want to own in ourselves.
This is interesting. So is this just new? Sorry, Farouk, I'm gonna go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I definitely have a follow up on that, but go ahead, Tyler.
Is this just newly available? Like, why have more protocols not gone this route?
Leprod invented this whole structure. We've been working with lawyers for like, I don't even know how long at this point, but yeah, I mean, Leprod over here is kind of a legal pioneer, I guess.
I love that. That's why you bring him along in all the interviews. I fuck with that.
It's a very good balance.
Moxley, like we've got our CEO too. I do all the crazy shit. I bring bring CEO to clean up after me. But tell us, like Alex, like I'm really curious about this. Like he said, you invented this. Can you dig deeper into this? We talked about this at length on the show. We also, we talk about this also on MYRIAD level. Mando, we've talked about this so many times. Like, when is someone going to crack the token equity thing? So, like, I really want to go deeper into that. Like, how does it work exactly? Can you, like,
So Foundation is the largest shareholder. It's on our cap table in terms of sort of what the special class of shares called Class F. And so I think where does the 20% come from? Why isn't that 100%? So I think one, there's always the option to sort of reverse merge, try and go fully public on chain as regulatory changes. Right now, sort of 20% is a number that is does not sort of hit thresholds like beneficial ownership or sort of labs being a controlled subsidiary of Foundation. But companies still incorporated in Delaware. Delaware has very good laws, both in terms of being able to say on the positive side to push through M&A, as well as we'll say activist takeover prevention. And so again,
can I try to TLDR
Please.
or like ELI5 that, which is like, that 20% number basically is coming from like a higher number would create like problematic obstacles for any acquisition, right? Like that could actually nuke any sort of acquisition interest in Rainbow if that 20% number was materially higher. And as well, it sort of leaves open the complete optionality for us to like decide to go all in on the token as the one sort of asset, right? And sort of like replace the equity, right? So it's sort of this like perfect balance that maintains optionality.
It's also again, right now though, if you do 100%, you essentially are going public, you incur public company costs, you're paying a couple $1 million a year on filings and compliance.
But so in effect, right, like the Rainbow Foundation is the largest shareholder in the Rainbow company. If there was to ever be a change in control, aka like, if Rainbow was to ever get acquired, the foundation is designed to sort of wind down and effectively distribute its sort of 20% of those acquisition proceeds as like a one-time dividend to token holders. So we think that this is a really elegant and honestly cool solution to token equity misalignment that sort of is, I think, quite obvious and it's plaguing the industry with all of these recent headline news events that you guys have seen. So yeah, I mean, we've been getting tons of inbound interest from other founders, like looking to learn more, looking to like emulate or try to run with this kind of playbook. That's really exciting to us, right? Because I think tokens, like if you roll back the clock, put me in a time machine back to when we were founding Rainbow, like this is the kind of, sort of the ideal token is a lot closer to equity than a lot of the things that we've seen before, right? So this is why we pioneered this. Is why we're so excited about this. These are the kinds of tokens that we think are worth holding.
Through the legal process, like I'm just so interested in this. I mean,
yeah,
like this is solving a serious problem facing app tokens and crypto, and one that's really just kind of coming to light. Like there's a reality where it becomes a serious issue. I guess so. Like during this legal issues, like have you been talking with like the SEC? Like is the SEC?
So I'd say our counsel on the U.S. side is Fenwick. Fenwick, amazing partner. But the selection of them is that if you look at the track record of deals that they have done, in the complex sort of situations they've navigated and worked through, there was great confidence that there's nothing that we would throw at them that they hadn't seen before, or they wouldn't have a solution for, as well as sort of the right contacts to go through and get things blessed, we'll say.
Incredible. Well, I appreciate this context. Let's talk some specifics about the ICO. For those who are listening, don't know the details, want to participate, what do they need to know?
Yeah, we have an active pre-sale on CoinList right now, coinlist.co/rainbow, or for Americans, you can use coinlist.co/rainbow-US. But we decided to do this community pre-sale. We want to get as many of our users, as many of the Rainbow enjoyers out there involved as possible. We priced it, I think, pretty attractively. It's it's priced at 100 million FDV, which implies an $18 million market cap. So yeah, it's been going well. The pre-sale is live until what's today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow morning. So yeah, guys, there's still time to participate. Yesterday we announced the final locked-in date for the Rainbow TGE and airdrop, which is going to be February 5th. We have a points program, so you can earn points up until the airdrop date.
One tactical question. I was looking at the vesting. So is the pre-sale, is it unlocked at TGE, or is it a 1-year lock?
So for non-US, it is unlocked. For US, it is locked for a year.
Got it. So the true market cap is actually split somewhere between, at TG, somewhere split between the US and non-US. Yeah,
I'd say we have, I think, been very focused on just trying to get as many people through the flow as possible. The interest and demand has sort of been overwhelming, as well as hearing some of the lengths that people are willing to go through to be able to participate.
Was it a hard decision, like A, like choosing the ICO, but B, like trying to balance like airdrop and ICO? Like, how are you thinking about that?
So I think Mike had talked about Rainbow V2 a little bit. I think Rainbow has been around since 2019. Many people have used it in the past. They've tried it. I think we humbly took a look in the mirror a little bit earlier this year, realized that sort of we weren't matching the UX we wanted to deliver, invested heavily in the team and rebuilding foundations of the product to, again, things like sort of real-time pricing, candlestick charts, I think setting a new foundation and trying to get people to say, look, we've tried to make the product better. Please give us another shot. And I think sort of ICO is another option of people may have used Rainbow in the past. They're very familiar with it, to go and to take another look. And then I think in terms of airdrop, I think since Mike, Christian, and Jen founded the company, it's always been as inclusive as possible. So airdrop fully unlocked at TG as well.
Yeah, I mean, we really have never done like paid marketing or anything like that, right? Like all of our growth has been driven from user evangelism, right? So it's like airdrop to us has always made sense. We wouldn't be here without our like evangelist users, right? Like we really do owe it all to them. So yeah, airdrop was a no-brainer.
This has been a great conversation. I want to maybe give you a chance to tell listeners, folks who are on the fence, so like, what is the pitch and what is the growth plan? It's like, why should folks participate in the ICO?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so like to us, since getting into, back when we got into crypto, back when we started Rainbow in 2019, there were like 3 dApps, right? It was like MakerDAO, Radar Relay, I don't even know, like Crypto Kitties, right? Those were the dApps that existed. But it was so clear to us at the time that this new system just seemed strictly better, right? Like permissionless access to finance, permissionless access to stablecoins, just seems strictly better. And over the years, the metas have changed, the narratives have changed, but really where we are right now is exactly where we were hoping the world would be back in 2019, right? Like stablecoins are on the verge of this massive breakout of adoption and proliferation, and so to us, we see all of finance basically moving on chain, and stablecoins being a massive part of that, or a massive catalyst to that. And basically, we see our competition as largely being like more traditional Wall Street institutions, like trying to move into the space. And we think that we're just well positioned to beat them, right? Like fundamentally, they don't actually, we have conversations sometimes with these guys, and it's like, they really don't know what's going on, and they don't know how to build in this space. And we think that we can simply create a better on-chain Robinhood experience before Robinhood can, right? I guess that's
I guess the companies we look at are less about other wallets. It's more about it's Robinhood, it's Revolut, it's Cash App, and the bar for what we build has to be at the level of those companies, if not better. In case of like our prediction markets work, like it needs to be, the UX needs to be better than Robinhood on top of Kalshi, or so Robinhood is sort of as they vertically integrate. And that's sort of what other wallets are shipping. And really the belief is, can we build the on-chain equivalent of their businesses? If we believe that all of finance is moving on-chain, and as we think it's going to coalesce on Ethereum, can we build their businesses on-chain better and sort of before those companies themselves can? And I believe is sort of Mike and sort of others on the team would love to take credit for product, but have just our crypto native live and breathe this every day. And sort of ultimately, we believe we're going to build the on-chain version of their businesses before they can.
I think the Everything app trend is a powerful one. I think it's going to be here for a while. I think it makes sense. It's very easy to understand. You get a sticky cohort of users using one primary function, and then you expand the functions and features to that sticky user base, and you try to grow. So I love the vision. It's been great having you guys on. And wish you the
guys. Thanks for having me on and cracking me up first thing in the morning. I liked it. Talking about the lighter stuff that cracks me up.
Well, hopefully we can get out of Albania with our rainbow points. So
let's go.
All right, see you guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
guys. Thanks for having us. See you.
All right. It is your favorite time now. Time to give some money away. That was good though. I'm interested. I need to dig a little more into the whole token equity structure thingy.
Yeah.
I emailed. What?
Any update from Burn? Because the market.
Any updates from Bernie? You know what, Mendo? We were having a great morning, and then your ass comes on the show. And let's put the hour. Let's put not even the hour. Let's put the fucking 15 minutes.
I had to shave off a little bit off the top of my Bitcoin holdings.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Mendo selling his Bitcoin here. I mean, we can't. Tyler and I were here, and you came on here.
Yeah, no kidding. We were at 90K, 90.2. Mando shows up.
I think I heard Broke say yearly open, and I was like, nah, we're selling this.
Thankfully, I have no trades on. Jesus. I longed from Fartcoin yesterday for a total hold of 4 hours. It's tough to hold anything in this market, boys. Look at this. I mean, what are we doing here?
That is I mean, there's only one trader. There is only one trader that could have traded that market, if I'm honest. Let's be honest.
It's Bernie.
Feel the burn.
Honestly,
you need like a burn signal, like a bat signal. Here he comes. I'd love to see the, like the candle that he's got there with the buys and sells. It's just off the page.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Anyways, big moments at XYZ. Make sure that you use the code SOMOHOUR to gamble and responsibly, so we can win and give you all.
Can we have a look at it?
We're gonna look at it right now.
Brother,
See how it's going.
We've seen wild volume go through the site the last 2 days.
Why is that sharing? Are you guys not seeing it?
No.
Not right now.
It's not working. It's not sharing.
Oh, now it looks like we're getting something, or we're about to.
Oh, fuck. Why is it not sharing my screen? Hold on. 1 second. Let's try again. It shows that I'm sharing. Yeah, it shows that I'm sharing. Oh, there you go.
All right. Let's check out the.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, how about that? Strong start.
This guy's arsenic. Are you giving all the money away to people, Tyler?
It's only one person.
Are you giving all the money away?
Yeah, we had 5 giveaways on Underexposed yesterday.
Oh wow!
Are you giving all of it away?
Oh, yeah.
I think people. It's for everyone to decide. I think we haven't normally decide at the end, but this is a point. Maybe I don't think you get paid straight away. Like part of this is going to be the final prize. No one's going to beat you on the head-to-head, though. That's just something.
Yeah, there's no more fucking coin toss, eh? What's this?
Dog top of the leaderboard.
Okay,
Myriad.
I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here.
We got a couple big dogs.
I see what's going on.
Play our whale.
Yeah.
I see what's going on. We're gonna have to hire a whale. We're gonna have to make side deals with whales here, boys.
Like this is competitive, right? Like I just want to be like top 2, top 3 most weeks if we can. Like it's gonna be hard to keep that number 1 spot with this level of competition. It's fun. Like I do enjoy these tournaments.
Yeah, community gambling is actually something that I enjoy too. It's just fun. I don't know, like if you do it, it's almost like competitive. It's just adds another angle to it.
Can we just like do a stream next week where we just like load in like 50 grand and just like gamble the fuck out of it?
Yeah. What about Wednesday next week?
Done. Is that is that Christmas night? Hold on.
I don't know. Yeah,
that is. Maybe not Wednesday next week. I don't know how my family will feel about me being on stream gambling, but what about Tuesday next week? Or Thursday? Something like that. A little late night. I'll go get a nice bottle of wine. Just gamble, give some money away.
Thanks for giving me the toothbrush, by the way, last night.
You're very welcome. Yeah, Mando and I had a little sleepover last night.
Yeah.
I love how you left the toothbrush as if we're just gonna reuse it. So for the next guest.
I didn't know what to do.
Mando didn't have his house keys and couldn't get back in, so slept in one of the bedrooms. I had a bear sleeping in my home yesterday, boys.
Big bear.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, it was a lot. Mando crashed our little Christmas dinner with the Myriad team. It was a lot of fun. All right, let's shall we? Wait, Charlie, go for it. Let's we're picking silver today. So let's see what you guys got. I think there's only 20 entries on silver. Everyday reminder, we changed the way we pick. It looks like you're also having trouble screen sharing, Charlie. Or is it me not seeing screen?
We can see it.
Oh, you guys can see it? Okay, so it's me the problem. Just go for it and tell me who wins then. Echo Orlando! I've seen that name.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that name. I love it. The toothbrush is for the next time he sleeps over. This is how it starts. Next thing you know, he's sharing your underwear drawer.
He's in here. Fast. All right, what do you want to play, Ecolando?
Exactly.
We have a game.
I'm just going to leave a few things around the house, Rogue. It's okay, right?
I gave you a pair of socks last time you came over.
You gave me some underpants last night.
No, it's true. Those were the Emirates ones too. That was the first class ones. Those are nice, eh? Those are nice. I wore them on the plane.
Yeah, I like that.
You're clear.
What's up, Tyler?
He was November 4th, but I think that's our rule is 30 days. I think.
No, we're good. We're good on that. The silver thing, I don't think we specified.
You're good. So what do you play? I was gonna say Plinko. We've been playing. The lamb chop's always good.
I mean, if you don't want to win, Ecolando, we don't have to give it to you. I can keep the money. He's like soft snitching.
When did he win?
November 4th. He's totally fine. Even if we had a month roll, we're way above a month. What do you want to play? Should we play some lamb chop? It's Christmas. What should we do? Where's Echo?
Echo.
He's not lucky. He's gambling.
We're just gonna pick this for you. I asked you several times what you wanted to play.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Echo. What are we doing here? What are we?
Easy track. Easy track. So he said that. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. He said it. All right. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Oh no.
This is ridiculous.
Mando, yesterday the person lost on the first tile.
On easy?
Yeah.
But then they got then they went to the track.
Then they hit the tracks.
So this is let's go Traxy.
We had a big Omaha win too. All right, let's go to the tracks. Come on. Run it back. Let's go. He says run it back.
Run it back to the track. Oh, no.
One more for the culture.
Yeah. That you never ask.
It's like this unwritten thing in the chat. It's like, is Mando? If Mando's still there for the prize, is he just gonna let him?
I know,
again?
right?
No
People
one
are
says
so happy
anything.
when you're still here. Exactly. You give it a second, and Mando goes, "One more." The
No
last
Yeet
person-
is doing badly if I just lead the chat.
Exactly. All right, to the tracks. Let's go. We have to go to tracks. Wait, what? Are you?
God.
Are you fucking?
It's like, yeah, I'll give you one more, but RTP is getting dialed back a little bit.
Can I ask you why Wizard of Soho has better RTP than us? Is he the DNI higher at Yeet?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, one
We're
more.
a toothless Indian man on the team.
Fucking hell, man. Well, that was
Let's do
unlucky.
Let's do one more. Let's do
Okay,
it.
one more. Okay, let's share my screen together.
This is it.
Oh,
This is it.
Okay,
Oh.
this is it.
you got one more.
Let's go.
It's definitely tracks this time.
This tracks are nothing.
Oh, okay, that's a good start. Knock him out.
Me.
What the fuck, man? Though. Yes.
Come on.
Okay. We gotta keep going. This one's a barn run.
All right.
Let's go.
I
Wait, does
definitely-
Mando make the rules on this one or Echo? I'm confused.
He says cash me. Cash me outside.
Nah. This is an overrule. He has to do one more after the barn for this.
There you go.
The fourth try, it's an overrule.
All right, you got overruled, Echo. You
You got overruled.
one more.
So what are we doing, Mando?
One more. No, then I'll decide.
No, Echo, you're supposed to lose anyways. This is your second free run, so you don't call the shots anymore, Echo. Mando does.
Let's
It's
go.
a one more.
One more.
Revive it.
Echo Lando's sweating, dude.
It's a tasty burger.
Another one. You ready, Mando?
Like you know, it's gonna be that next
One
one.
more?
I'm calling this one. We're doing
What
one more.
are we thinking, chat? Echo you have no say in this. You have no say in this, Echo Lander. Chat, what are you thinking?
Yeah, you're right. This one is led by us and the chat. Anyone but Echo Lando gets a say in this one. Because he already made his $500.
Okay.
What? The chat.
You guys are a bunch of fucking wimps, bro. It's not even your money.
One more.
Cash.
One more.
All right.
If you say cash, I want intern to block you on kick.
One more. El Barno. It's either Barno, Cash, or one more.
Let's go. Keep going. We gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it. How about this? This one we vote, us three. I vote for one more.
I say cash.
So the deciding vote is me again.
Come on, man. Though one more.
One more. Let's do it. One more, and then we're done.
I'm not fucking leaving. Okay, where's my mouse? Okay, ready? Echo Lando right now. Is just like, yes! No!
No.
Oh!
Look at all them.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
I love the
Oh, you know what, Colin? We'll give you an extra 250. You get 750 today.
There you go. All right, we'll give him. Oh my God, there you go. We'll give you $750. We'll mark that down, Charlie, for $750. Farouk fucked it. What do you mean?
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that death yet.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Maybe it's a glitch in the game.
Tyler comes out as the good guy here today,
Mm.
and Mando and I as the not so good guys. But he had 2 free runs and an extra $250, so we raised the. This guy's never coming back. He's not even in the comments anymore. So the Squally's here. Shout out to Lando. Oh, might have a gambling addiction. Might.
Right.
Anyways, with that being said, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow for another episode for our On Rug Radio. Let's go.